Yo, it's Big Moz, back with another video. And today I'm going to be talking about why you're addicted. And the funny thing about it is, you're not addicted because you're broken. You're addicted because you're bored, you're unfulfilled, and you're unfocused. Because let's be real, you don't have a drug problem. You have a direction problem. You don't know where you're going. So you just think, I'll just get on the bags. I'll just go get wrecked at the pub. Because why not? I've got nothing else to do. And that's the truth. And it hurts way more than a hangover. Because knowing you've got no direction in life, no purpose in life, you just feel like, what's my life even worth? And you didn't plan on becoming this version of yourself. The guy who says, yeah, tomorrow I'll start. One last time won't hurt. Oh, this will be my last session now. You've heard it off people before, and you've probably heard yourself say it. Oh, I'm just stressed, or I just need a blowout. But let's be honest, that's the trap. Because your bad habits, they always come with a lie that sounds like logic, how you justify it to yourself. And it's killing your potential, and it's doing it in slow motion because you don't notice it killing your potential bit by bit, because you've not got any motion or momentum that you see fading out. So you just keep escaping instead of evolving, instead of leveling up, instead of getting routines and actions in place that start building progress towards a better life. Because let's be real, you're not trying to get high, you're trying to just feel something. You're trying to feel happy for a moment or fulfilled. And the only way you've taught yourself to be able to do that is at the end of a pint, a bag, a spliff, whatever you do to have fun. Because let's be honest though, you're not drinking to have fun. You're drinking to forget, to quiet that voice in your head that says you could be more. You could be doing more with your life. You're not fulfilling your potential. But you know what? This is the brutal truth. Every time you go numb yourself, every time you try and escape from the reality that you're living in, you silence that very pain that's trying to wake you up, that's trying to motivate you to be more, to do more, to share more with the world. So instead of thinking about pain as something you've got to escape from, think about pain as your GPS. It's not the enemy, it's the signal. It's trying to guide you back onto the track towards a life that's actually worth living. It's your soul screaming, this isn't who I'm supposed to be. I was built for more than this. I was meant to be doing more with my life than this. Because that's what that pain really is inside, if we're honest. And you keep saying, I know what I need to do, so why aren't you doing it? You know what you need to stop doing, and you know what you should be doing. So how can we keep sticking with what's not working and you avoid doing what does work? So I'd love to know. Drop me a comment why you keep escaping from it. Because why are you still stuck in the same cycle, the same vices, the same guilt, the same Sunday night regret? If you're disciplined enough to stop on a Sunday, when I used to be bad on the session, it used to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I might have a day off on Thursday, ready to get bang on it at the weekend. And that's not coming from a lack of knowledge. It's coming from a lack of discipline, a lack of standards. And if you haven't got standards for yourself, then you fall down to your standards, which if you've got no standards, you're just going to stay rock bottom. So instead of just waiting for some motivation doesn't come to men who are just numbing themselves daily and escaping from reality. Motivation follows movement. Taking action leads to inspiration and motivation. People think, well, I'll wait till I get motivated to take action. But that's a backwards idea. If you take action, you then get motivated and the next step becomes logical and you start building momentum. That clarity comes from action. And if you want to live in the life you want to live, lives on the other side of every habit that you refuse to face and get rid of out your life. So let's call it what it is. Your bad habits are just comfort blankets. And comfort is a slow killer. It doesn't destroy you all at once. It chips away at you bit by bit, until there's nothing left or you don't recognise the person you are anymore. It will just keep chipping away at you. One ignored goal at a time. One more wasted weekend. One more step into your overdraft. One more, oh, it's not that bad, I'll stop next time. Until one day you either hit rock bottom or you wake up, or both. And at that point, you don't even recognise who you are anymore. But the good thing about that is once you hit rock bottom, the only way is up. It can only get better from there. So if you're feeling down in the dumps at the minute, feel lucky that this video's got to you. You found me. I'm the right person to motivate you and help you, pull you up. None of this crabs in the bucket mentality, because I've been there rock bottom, depressed with my life, feeling like, why is this me? But that's not permanent. If you decide to make a change and stick with it and keep taking action until you don't even recognise yourself in a positive way. So you've got to decide, and I mean really decide, not say it, prove it to yourself. Because you've said so many things before, I'm going to do this, I'm going to stop this, and you haven't stuck to your word. So when you say something now, you don't even believe it yourself. So why would other people believe you? Whether that's your boss, whether that's someone who would invest in a business with you, whether that's someone from the opposite sex that you're trying to get with, why would they believe you? So how do you really break free? You got to start small. Start today. Cut out the bullshit. Cut out the substances. Cut out the people that feed your weakness. Those people that only want to go to the pub with you or get on the bags or anything else negative. You want to surround yourself with people that want to get workouts in, work on businesses, ideas to make money. And when you start doing that, life just changes. Add structure, add movement. If you're not training daily at the minute, no wonder you've got no energy, because energy creates energy, and stagnation breeds stagnation. If you don't do anything, you don't feel like doing anything. But you got to build that momentum one day at a time, one clean thought at a time, one win, one rep, one promise kept. Keep building it, and all of a sudden you've built some crazy momentum where you've been at it for months and life's just starting to look a whole lot better. And when you fall off, because you will, it's sad to say, but you will, just don't relapse and spiral and keep falling. You got to catch yourself, get up faster, fight harder. That's how you do it. That's how winning's done. And you just got to keep moving forward. When you fall down, use it as a lesson learned and recognise that you've been doing so well. I'm going to get myself back on the horse and keep riding. But you don't beat addiction with hope. You beat it with a standard. And these new standards you got to set in your life will hold you accountable. Because once you hold yourself to these standards, you think, I've been working hard all week, smashing it in the gym. Why am I going to go out at the weekend and get bagged up, drunk, drugged out my face with people that don't care about me? So if you've got to look in the mirror and think, what's it going to cost if you don't change? How many more years are you willing to waste? How many more relationships are you going to hurt? How many versions of yourself are you going to try and kill off with comfort? Because that's really what addiction does. It doesn't just destroy the now, it destroys the now and it destroys the future. It murders the man that you could have become. It murders your potential that's inside you waiting to be shared with the world. So, but let's be honest, if you're really ready to flip the switch, and I mean really ready to start taking action, you've got to go all in. Cut out the stuff that's holding you back. Get ruthless with it. Get up early in the morning, move your body, learn new stuff, take action, start a side hustle. These are all the things that the people out there are doing that are living the life that you want to be living. But the life you want, it's still waiting for you if you take action soon. And it doesn't care about your past. It doesn't care how many times you failed. It's just waiting on you to make a decision to bring it into reality in this present moment. So if you're really finally ready to stop escaping and you're ready to level up, to start building some discipline, to become someone that your future family can be proud of, or your current family and the people around you, comment on this video, Limitless, or click through to my website and drop me a message. Download the free Limitless Man Blueprint. It's all there in front of you. You've just got to want to make the decision, and we can rebuild you brick by brick, but only if you're serious. Because comfort's made you soft, but discipline will make you powerful again. And feeling powerful after you've felt weak is a beautiful feeling, because knowing both sides of the spectrum makes this taste even sweeter. Eating something sweet tastes all the better after eating something you don't like or something sour. But discipline's going to make you powerful, and you know it. So it's time to level up. Drop a comment, like, subscribe, and we'll catch you for the next edition.